Have you answered my question? Where do you stand with the Bible?
Where does the Bible stand with me?
I don't know.
Then I don't know also. I don't, until I find myself in the text. Hence I was giving the book of Isaiah. Until I find myself in the text as to what does God say about Africa. You cannot tell me that the whole prophecies of Daniel and Revelation has nothing to say about Africa. It's about Europe, it's about America.
You are the one that studied.
There you are back,
you are the one
harassing me.
You are the one that read these books. You are the one that did theology.
When we were asking these questions, what were we told? You will find the answers. When you started your interview very well, the frustration you are experiencing now, that's my frustration. That how do we now rewrite the whole writings of Adventism, for example, to rewire the entire prophecies?
So there you have it. Tatu Maponga is a frustrated man with a lot of questions. I'm trying to think now. You can't carry on with the frustration. I wouldn't want to carry on with the frustration. Is that frustration what drove you to where you are right now? Where you are is what I've seen from your Facebook posts, where you don't want to be called a bishop, where you do not want to be addressed as sir, where you do not want, or you are advising Christians not to follow you. Let's touch on those 3 points. Why are you leaving the title of bishop? I think you touched on it when we were starting.
My journey, my inquiry, my questions, and my experiences, which are now crisscrossing between a barrage of multiple religious expressions. The Christian community feels like I'm bringing the church, the body of Christ, into disarray. And with that understanding, I thought it was just polite that my growth does not impair or impede the greater societal frustration already. With me being one of them and being asking these questions, it almost makes me look like I've become the Antichrist in the midst of it. But I cannot be an Antichrist to myself. I owe it myself to grow. So with that reason in mind, I thought I would park that title and continue to live. With the sirs and the madams and the misters, those are titles for British subjects. And I refuse to become a subject of an evil queen sitting somewhere in London. And I must be called sir or mister. I'm not mistering anybody. I'm not siring anybody. I don't even have I've not been given that title as a sir. Remember, you must be must be touched to be called a sir. So the question is, why are people so happy usurping titles that they don't even deserve? So let's leave it. And by the way, in as much as an old retired soldier sits on his yard, don't think that he can shoot.
Empty your barrels, please. Don't be shooting. You don't want Christians to follow you. Why?
Because this foolishness of follow Jesus, follow me, follow. Why do you want to follow? What is this?
And abantu bayakubuza, but we followed you. What about us? You preached to us. We accepted Christ. You have just left us in limbo.
I have a beautiful answer for that. A patient comes to a doctor.
And
the doctor heals you. And then when the doctor retires, you ask, what happened to my healing? You are healed. What do you want? Let me retire. You sorted. But if you call me back again to the Christian community, you must know, I've seen that this toe is got gangrene. This toe is becoming cancerous. I've been trying to cut this toe for the longest of time, and I discover, no, the people love their wound. When I come back, I might have not only to cut off the toe, I might have to cut off the whole leg.
Should we still expect you to stand on a Christian pulpit, Shumael?
If those pulpits belong to people, then I will not. If those pulpits belong to the owner of them, I will.
Who's the owner?
Whoever Christianity professes to be God, the omnipotent. If you called me into ministry, then you can fire me. But if he called me, then he's the one who can fire me. So the system has no jurisdiction over my function. And by that separates the life of a prophet and a pastor. Separates the life of a prophet and a priest. Priests are furnitures of the building. Prophets are neither belonging to the political system or to the religious space. But at the end, they're always killed by the church.
I'm wrapping up now.
And by the way, on that, there's no prophet who ever ran a church in the Bible. So when your pastor or prophet says he's prophet so and so and is running a church,
you and your friend Solomon agree on that one.
At least there's one place we can agree on, but we disagree on many other issues.
I know.